Hey everyone, Daniel from DJD Producer. Today I have another LEGO City update for you all, and today I'm very excited for this one because I've got some updates to share on Nelson and Murdoch, an entire module that I haven't shown off yet, which is actually quite surprising, and a bit more I can do on the park. So yeah, let's get into it. And first I want to start with Nelson and Murdoch, and as you can notice, there's a custom minifigure in the background and there is a sign been placed on. Now, the original plan was for me to make my own sign and get a 2x3 plate to put the sticker on because I have it mixed with the colours. But then Firestar Toys did something incredible. They made a Nelson and Murdoch sign, which if I take that off, so the exact size I wanted it to be, and you can even see it has a Tony Law on it and the two books right there. So that's really exciting to finally have the sign. But then along with that, I got myself the Firestar Toys custom Blind Lawyer, aka obviously Matt Murdock Daredevil, which I think when it comes to when I finalise his mock, I am going to put him in the mock, but he won't be permanently there. I have a less, I have my own purist custom instead of a pretty custom, but honestly I think this is incredible. I think the hairpiece choice was perfect. I love the stick piece, which is actually something I've used as well. It's the Harry Potter one, but used as a walking stick, which I think is really cool. And you obviously have the Nelson and Murdoch Tony Law sign with some braille as well, which is really cool. So yeah, so that's really all I've got on the Nelson and Murdoch modular, but I do want to get more of these dark 1x2 dark red masonry bricks. That's something I do want to get a ton of, but at the minute I haven't been able to order any, so that's really the small progress that I've done on Nelson and Murdoch. So yeah, moving on to the mystery modular that I'm ready to show. It is my pub modular. Now, this modular, I swear I think has been in something, I think it's probably was in the city tour video. I think that's where it has really only appeared. Obviously, it's a bit dusty. I need to probably de-dust a lot of this stuff anyway because it's been out and I need to work on it. There's a few 1x4s I want to replace, but again, it's on a black base plate. I'm not using official base plates for this because I think it just makes much more sense. And it's only because I don't, and because base plates are quite expensive and they may be disappearing, so I need to get used to non-official LEGO base plates. So that's why I'm using that one. Although that's the Murdoch one is on an official base plate before you ask me, and same with the park modular. This is the only one that I have been working on that doesn't use an official base plate, just to get that out there. I do like the fact that I've used the giant window pieces. This is stuff I got from the Pick a Brick wall in my store. I even used a ton of the same types of bricks and size to get a lot of it done going round. So that's gone all the way around all the sizes. And so you may have noticed that there's stuff on the interior that I've done. And at the minute what I've done is, I just lift that. I've got the places that I want the chairs to be. So yeah, I've also got this because obviously I want to match that up, but I haven't got it all the way up to put it where I want it. But I've got the locations of what I want. So if I lift this up, I've got the locations for what I want the stools to be. I've got the little desk area. I've got, this will probably be where the, obviously the drinks are made, and obviously that's the counter. And then I have the bathrooms I need to work on a bit more. I've got for the most part, I've got most of the interior done. I think it's like one or two tiles I am missing. But yeah, that's about it. And the dots represent Boyle. I need to get, I think, one more of them, and if I can do that in two, that'll be fine. So yeah, that is really the pub at the minute, and obviously I've done this type of detailing on the front. I'll just hand out the way. You can see that going across there, which I think is kind of cool. And I got stuff going down the front, which hopefully will have 1x2s, 1x4s. This would also mean that I'd be able to actually have it going across. And yeah, that's what I want a minute. Oh, that's coming off, so let's put that on actually. That's coming off a bit. There you go. So I've been able to use bricks that I've been able to get from Pick a Brick walls, and I need to get more of the tiles before I can finish all the rest of the flooring. I also need to get more of this in the tan colour to finish all the rest of the flooring in here, because I've marked out where I want the stools. I just need to actually make the stools a bit more and get doors to go there. So yeah, that's really about it, and I'm finally happy to fully give you an in-depth look at the pub, because I was actually kind of shocked to think I never showed it off in the first episode, because this has actually been done a lot. Like, obviously a lot of the interior stuff's been done more recently, but a lot of the exterior has been done for months now, I think since about August. So it's been a while since I've done a lot of major work on this. So yeah, let's move on to the next part of the video. And now we have the park modular, which obviously hasn't had much progress been done to it, but I've got something to show. I've actually purchased the LEGO City for the park set, which in the UK it looks to be exclusive to the LEGO store, but I got this set for one particular reason, and that is for the tree build. And that is because I originally had a plan to put this in the park, And then I plan to change to make it into a fountain. But at the minute, I could have space to put both in. So that's why I wanted to see what I can do with this. And that's why, honestly, I haven't worked on too much on the path, because I kind of need to stop the path, because there's a chance I may have to take part of it out to get it all fitted in. I still want to get the gate soon. That's something I need to do, hopefully relatively soon. Plus get one more 1x1 white brick. That'd be nice to do. Maybe I could have an alternative to that. We will see. But yeah, let's get into building the Lego City Fun of the Park set. So yeah, this is the set after building the first bag, and I did, if you remember seeing the time lapse, I kind of did open bag 2, thinking it was bag 1. I got a bit confusing, but honestly, this would be good. I don't think I've put the sticker on fully right, unfortunately, and that's because of the fact that I tried to do a new strategy with the brick separator that I've seen many people use, but it just didn't work for me, unfortunately, so it's off-centered a little bit. I am tempted to pull off now at the same time. I'm probably going to leave it, honestly, just because I don't want to mess with the sticker. You got an extra shove, which I didn't even notice, and you get a ton of spare pieces. I don't understand why you get a spare wheel. That to me is a bit odd, because you only need... Yeah, because I've put both on. So yeah, pretty nice build. You get a nice little bike. All very nice. I don't see myself putting this in the park. The next part is what I'm planning on putting in within the park, and that's the tree. And I didn't want to have a really long time lapse doing both parts of the build, but for now, I'm really happy to have, I think, this bag done. So yeah, overall, this is the Lego City Park at the Fun. So honestly, really nice set to get if you're one to be building a Lego park. Now, obviously for the cheap price it is, getting one tree and also some really cool squirrels and acorn pieces, which if you're a Marvel fan like myself, then you may have heard of a character called Squirrel Girl, who is becoming more and more likely to be coming as a minifigure, hopefully within the next decade, or you can make a custom, which now we have squirrels, is brilliant. So yeah, that's the set itself. Honestly, it's a really nice set. I think the actual little tree is really nice and will fit perfectly within the park. Now, I'm not going to keep it on the base. I'm actually going to take the base entirely off and add it to the park. So yeah, let's do that bit now. Let's actually add this to the Lego park itself. I'm actually really excited for this because I've actually never seen how this could be done. So this could go really well or really, really bad. So yeah, that's in fact the Fun of the Park mod added into the city, onto the park module that I've been working on. Honestly, works quite well. I was tempted to put it here, but honestly, I thought put it right there. Means that the pathway can go to it. I do need to really sort out how big do I want the fountain to be. That is going to be the big question. I think I'm going to start trying to plan that out now for the next update when I feature the park, so that I can get the rest of the pathway done and around to get to here, because this is the other planned entranceway. But what's left? Obviously, we've got the park. Now, I could put this in, but honestly, it just takes up too much space. And honestly, if I want to put more minifigures in, it's not something that's going to work. Same with the little trickway. If this was on a much larger scale, like it was a full-on, like 4 green base plates, then I could see them being added. But this is really what I've got left. It's literally just the base and all the spare pieces. But we can literally just add the minifigures on. I can just add her sitting down. I don't know if I'll keep all the minifigures on here, but for now, that's what it's going to be. I can even put them on that there. And I think what I'm going to do with the base is honestly just maybe add it to one of these, but I don't need to make that decision. So yeah, that is the park modular update. So yeah, let's just show overall what I've done. So yeah, this is overall everything I've done with the city, in terms of updates, in terms of Nelson and Murdoch, the park, which has had the most amount in this video, with adding in an entire set, and obviously the pub module. Now, I have actually made a decision what I'm going to do with these extra little white, medium stone grey tiles, because if you notice here, these ones are actually a little bit sun faded, which aren't entirely helpful. So if I take these off, I can actually add, if I just take this off, I can add that onto here. I can add this one. And this one entirely onto there, making this entire pathway much better, which honestly, I think works really well. And yeah, that is essentially everything. Thank you all very much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what do you want the next update to be on, because at the minute, I actually have no idea what I'm going to do for the next update. I'm tempted at the end of the year to do a full updated city tour. That could be update 5 at this point, to show like an overall how things are looking in the city, because obviously I've been bringing this up to like workstation to work on and not really showing you the overall city itself while I'm doing this. So at the end of the year, definitely that will be a plan to update the city to like show you the full thing. But I have no idea what to do for the next update, so we'll see what happens. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in another video. Okay guys, goodbye.